Hi folks, my name is Brian Gandy and I am a horticulturist. I have been working with LED-based horticulture systems since 2014, so I figured 10 years is a pretty good run. I wanted to catch up on a video series that I started back in 2020 and just look at some of the commonly available fixtures and features of LED horticulture systems on the market. And yeah, I just love the subject. I love plants. And I'm like everybody else, I hate the lighting sales guy. So now that I've left 3 years at a company, I can go back and just be straightforward on my opinions. And even though I stand by the company I used to work for, I like to look at all of what's available on the market and how these things will work for growers, because I am at first a grower and a plant enthusiast, and I love the tech. And if I got anything wrong, let me know. If you have any questions that I didn't get to or something that I need to point back out, give me a shout. Thanks for watching. In front of me on the table here is the RF700 from Valoya, which clocks in at about 720 watts. It's kind of hard to move, so I shot some B-roll so you can see the overall form factor. We'll get some product images up too as well. But I just wanted to discuss a few things about it. Like all their other fixtures, they've got this glass lens for component protection. I did work for this company for 3 years, so full disclosure. So putting in a good word for them still. There's no lens or secondary optics. There's just this component glass protection, which makes these cleanable. So if you have scale or other salt buildup from your environment, these actually can be serviced, maintaining the light output over time. I've been preaching against conformal coating, which I'll demonstrate on another fixture. This makes it so you can wipe it down with anything and you're not limited to, within reason, what chemicals you use to clean this, and you can actually see if there's a film or something on it. So if you're doing foliars or you have scale from hard water and humidification or other things, these are truly cleanable and serviceable without any real limitations or risk of damaging the components. The cabling solution is, these are heavy gauge cables with LLT connectors. There's an installation video on their YouTube page that you can check out that goes into more detail, but this would be the main lead from the wall. This goes into the T, so this goes off to one fixture. This would go down to the next daisy chain cable and then spur off to the next fixture. They go up to a 5-foot spacing, so this fits for most applications. And the power supplies are UPowerTech, which is a company that's super reliable and there with Meanwell on their build quality. I would even say that these exceeded Meanwell for horticulture a few years ago due to inrush current and power management and other things like that. And just like on their RX family, they do actually use Samsung components for the white chips, the LM301B, and then Osram for the 660 reds, and the UVA and the far red are sourced from other reliable vendors. The whole thing is got this white enamel coating on it, which is the best thing you can have if your goal is to reflect all the light or get all of your light either bouncing around on a facility onto the canopy. There's just not a lot of waste. The fixture itself is actually asymmetrical. There's the chassis over here, and then this just structural support here on this side. It's just a function over form design, and they're made so that they can stack two in a box. Like I said, this kind of sits into this, and they stack real thin into what looks like a giant pizza box, and they ship. It ends up being a lot less waste in packaging. The standard plugs for these are NEMA 7 twist locks, which I've seen be the primary way to wire in most commercial facilities, unless you're hardwiring. If it's anything outside of the NEMA 7 twist lock, then you'll have to have your electrician wire on your own cables. Really, really bomber. You get what you pay for. They are eligible for incentives and rebates, which can help offset that cost. I would consider this some of the, if not the best equipment on the market. This is the 720 watt fixture. I believe there's plans for a 960 to 1000 watt. and they have a 600 change version, a 400, and a 300 in this 4x4 form factor. So any range of wattage, or if you're looking to hit a certain wattage per square foot limitation that is dictated by some states, then there's lots of options for that. They also have a 2x4 foot footprint version of this that can make up for a 10-foot benching space or fill in the gaps on a 2x4 rack if you need it. So that's the rundown on the Valoya RF700. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching.